everyone, thanks for watching this video. In today's video, I'm going to show you some tricks that have some funny names and increase your shred vocabulary. So grab your bike, class is in session. Before I teach you some of these tricks, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You guys, this helps me out so much. I'm a new YouTuber, I'm trying to grow my channel. Give me a little love. The first trick that I want to teach you is called a Fufanu. This trick was pretty scary for me to learn because it seemed pretty crazy to land on your tire right on the coping. But a couple things that helped me out with this is grabbing my brake lever with 2 fingers and just never letting go. So that way you can get on that coping and sort of balance for a second. Once you get used to doing this, you can start concentrating on rotating your body and getting back into the transition. The second trick that I want to teach you about is called an Abubakar. And Abubakar is about the same thing as a Fufanu, except your exit is going fakie. So this can be pretty scary, but this can also be one of the moves that teaches you how to build so much more comfort and control and confidence when it comes to landing in fakie from doing a trick. It might seem like when you come back in from an Abubakar that you're going to be going super fast, but there's a comfort that you learn how to do when you land in the pocket of the transition. It kind of slows you down a little bit and gives you a comfortable speed to roll out from. The third trick I want to teach you about is a skateboard trick called a rock and roll. This is one of my favorite ways to practice getting into lip tricks and learning how to balance real quick and then hop back into the transition. This trick has so many variations. You can come out of it backwards or you can 180 out of it. You can use your imagination and have tons of fun with this trick. Okay guys, trick number 4 is called a foot jam. This is a really cool way to pretend you have front brakes by standing on your front wheel and doing a stall at the top of the deck and hopping back in. The hardest part about this trick for me was hopping sideways from a foot jam back into the transition. My mind could never grasp this. So I learned to actually go a lot slower and rotate a lot less. Approach the trick as if you're going to do a rock and roll to 180. Just barely get your front tire over that coping. Stand on your front wheel and then fold your frame actually over the top of your shoe. Then your foot can hold your entire bike in place. And if your body is leaning into the transition, which it should be, all you have to do is pull your handlebars up to your chest and then your bike is back into the transition. So there's no hopping sideways on this trick. The 5th trick I want to educate you about is called a lip slide. A lip slide, it can be done virtually anywhere and basically you're just skidding your back tire in random areas all over the skate park. It can be super fun and it's a great way to just kind of get used to back tire control. The 6th trick I want to teach you guys about is called a toboggan. And this trick is super cool. It's one of the first tricks I ever saw on BMX, and basically you're going to grab your seat and you're going to throw your front wheel down super far while turning your handlebars sideways. You can see a lot of pro riders doing this trick these days. And trick number 7 is also coming from the skateboard world. It's called a fast plant. And basically, this is another trick that you can do virtually anywhere. You could start by doing it on the flat ground, then you can take it to all kinds of features that you see around while you're bike riding. Trick number 8 I made a full-length video about, and that's called a disaster. And this is a perfect way to practice 180s and a great way to get started with lip tricks. Simply do your 180, land on the deck, and go back in. This is a 180 without the rollout, so we're taking out the hard part and only doing the easy part. Alright, number 9 on my list is going to be the alley-oop. Alley-oops are super fun because it's a great way to practice your spinning off of a real lip and land on a real landing. Essentially, you're going to be spinning the opposite way you're traveling. It's going to seem like you're jumping through the air backwards. Alley-oops are pretty scary as you can't really see the landing as you go off the lip, so it's a really good way to build comfort when it comes to jumping quarter pipes. The 10th trick on my list is actually one of my personal favorite tricks, and that's called a turndown. I always wanted to learn how to do a turndown ever since I first started riding BMX. I saw pictures of people doing it in magazines, and I always just thought it was one of the coolest looking tricks on a bike. Basically, to do this trick, you want to kick the back tire out super far like this and get over the head tube and turn the handlebars like this, back towards your bike. And that's what a turn down is.
Turn down for what?
That wasn't funny, camera guy. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video with a friend that can learn a few tricks with you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Somebody filming and they do tricks, you shut up.